This town is so beautiful. I would kill to freaking live here, but unfortunately, the best I could do is explore it in this video game. Hey everybody, Majimod here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Soulsilver version. In the last episode, we checked up here from Goldenrod City, and we pretty much just arrived here. We haven't really taken a good look around town yet. So without further ado, I think it's about time we, well, you know, take a look around town. And I have a lot of pit stops I want to make today, so no more rambling. Ready, city, go, let's get going. And our first pit stop I want to make is right over here to this house. Even though it looks like an ordinary house and nothing too crazy, however, there's actually something kind of interesting in here. That's right, folks, he has a book! Oh my god, the horror! Okay, no, not really. We want to actually talk to this guy over here. Ah, you're an adventurer with your Pokemon. I'm sorry, you're on an adventure with your Pokemon. Well, what's an adventure about treasure hunting? Am I right or am I right? You're definitely right, buddy. Good, you understand the true spirit of adventure. I like that, take this with you. And by talking to him, you get yourself the dowsing machine, an item I actually completely forgot was in the game until very recently, because as you guys remember earlier, I was talking about how I actually did remember there was an item finder in this game, and well, turns out there is. I'm just a dummy. But you know, the usual. There are many items lying around that aren't so obvious. Touch the dowsing machine for a while and see if it makes a high-pitched noise. When it does, you know there's an item near you. Walking as you use it may make it easy to find items. Oh yeah, I heard there are items buried in Ekratique's burned tower. Sounds kind of interesting, we'll keep that in mind. And while we're here, you know, we may as well check out this book here. The History of Ekratique. Sounds interesting. Want to read it? Sure thing. In Ekratique, there were 2 towers. Each tower was the roost of a powerful flying Pokemon. But one of the towers was burned to the ground. The 2 Pokemon haven't been seen since. Sounds kind of dramatic, but sure, let's keep reading. Ekratique was also home to free Pokemon that raced around the town. They are said to have been born of water, lightning, and fire. But they could not contain their excessive power, so they said that the free ran like the wind off to the grassland. This town sounds like it has quite a history, huh? Even more reason why I want to live here. Seriously, I love Ekratique City so much. If I could live in any town in the Johto region, it would probably be this one, or maybe New Bark Town, just because New Bark Town looks like a nice, refreshing place to be. But either way, this town is freaking beautiful, and I can't wait to explore it more. Speaking of exploring, this building over here is, in my opinion, probably the coolest looking building in this entire place, and I want to see what this is all about. This is apparently the Ekratique Dance Feeder, and believe it or not, this place is actually required a visit. You may not have to visit it right away, however, at some point you have to stop by here, so we may as well get this over with right now. Let's go. Hey, hey! It's Fat Albert! I don't know why I always think of that whenever I hear that line. Stop dancing such a serious dance. Show me something like a hula dance. You mustn't push such a request on me. Aww, are you telling me you don't respect what your customer wants? Well, then I'll show you how to dance. I'll show you a great one. And he's spinning in circles. Maybe he's just a really good breakdancer? You never know. Ah, the stomach ache. I wouldn't let this guy get away with this if it weren't for this pain. Good luck with that, buddy. What's the deal with that Team Rocket grunt messing with my kimono girl? You are a traitor, aren't you? Please help her. Your thoughts on this Psyduck. Tattoo. I always love the sounds of Pokemon make. However, Psyducks aside, you there, buddy, you're bothering the crowd, so, even though I appreciate your good moves, in fact, I'm gonna copy these moves, watch this. We're in sync. Ooh, we're killing it. Ooh, look at the moves. Anyways, me being stupid aside, you there, get off the stage. We only have room for one breakdancer, and it's me. Huh? Who are you? You dare to get in my way? And this Team Rocket Grunt is probably the perfect example I can talk about something I've been meaning to talk about for a while now, and that is the levels in this game. Look at this Pokemon here. Coughing. Beautiful Pokemon. However, it's only level 20. I almost said 20. Level 12. This thing is level 12, and the first gym leader's main Pokemon was level, I think, 13 or 14. And this is free gym battles in. If this doesn't show you how weird the level scaling for this game is sometimes, I don't know what will. Especially with Team Rocket Grunts. Team Rocket Grunts in particular, they're like always super low level. So it's not even not the best example of this, but believe me, later on in the game, it gets really funky with the levels. And I think this is the first case ever I noticed it, and I was like, what the heck is going on with these levels? Because I am almost double his level. Although it is just a Team Rocket Grunt, so maybe I'm just looking too much into this. Looks like I lost. Oh no, you make me look like a villain. Oh, I don't know, maybe all the black you're wearing and the red R you're wearing and, you know, just making a storm out of the crowd. I don't know. So I don't think it's me making you look like a villain, buddy. Just saying. Oops, I have an important mission. If they find out I was wasting time here, they'll make me start over as the lowest Team Rocket Grunt. I better leave now. And off he goes. The dance stage has been restored. It was Zachary, correct? That was indeed excellent. Kind and strong. Good at raising Pokemon as well. That person does know what to look for in people. Oh, that was just me talking to myself. Never mind. Sounds kind of suspicious. Maybe someone's watching us and I don't know about it, but I'll let it slide for today. Wonderful! You were so courageous for your age. It was a rare sight to see. I want you to have this. Don't be shy, take it. And by helping her out, we get ourselves HMO Free Surf, which is a fantastic move that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time now. That's Surf. It's a move that lets Pokemon swim across water with ease. Unfortunately though, even though it lets us go across water, it does not work if you don't have 4 gym badges. We need to beat the 4th gym leader before we can use it in the wild. However, even if we can't use it in the wild, it doesn't mean we can't use it in battle. And oh boy, what a move Surf is in battle. So the other 2 HMs we got so far haven't been so spectacular in battle. We had Cut, which is only 50 power, 95 accuracy, you know, it's okay. We got Rock Smasher, which is only 40 power, which is also kind of eh. But then you go to Surf, and the holy grail of HMs is upon us. Look at this. 95 power, 100 accuracy, and if you're playing in double battles, it hits both your opposing Pokemon, but it can also hit your partner Pokemon, so keep that in mind. But yeah, Surf is a fantastic move in battle, and it's one of the HMs that really stands out. Like, you can use this on any Water-type Pokemon, and you will have yourself a great time. So it's not only useful in the open world when you have your 4th gym battle, but it's also very useful in battle. So I am absolutely going to be teaching it to Riptide here. Because as you can see here, Water Gun has only been 40 power. This is more than double that power, so heck yeah, I want Surf. There you go, we're gonna rip some tides up soon, buddy. And there you go, very worthy reward. Like I said, it is required to get Surf eventually, so you may as well grab it while you're in town right away. And now that we got ourselves that nice battle and a bit of a dance-off, I think it's a good time to relax at the Pokemon Center, shall we? Because we have actually not been in the Pokemon Center, and I really like how this Pokemon Center is colored. It's kind of like Violet City's. I don't know, it just looks really nice to me. All the fade of that red looks really nice to me. And who might this be? Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Zachary, huh? You know what? I'm the one who developed the storage system to transfer Pokemon. That is some serious bragging rights you got there, buddy. But it couldn't have been done by me alone. At least he's humble about it. For example, you know the Hoenn region? This girl, Lynette from the Hoenn, made the Pokemon storage system easier to use. Our friends all over the world are working together to improve the Pokemon trade and storage systems. I have to hurry back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye-bye! He left as quick as he showed up, but that sounds kind of interesting. Maybe we should pay him a visit in Goldenrod City. And by maybe, I mean you definitely want to pay him a visit in Goldenrod City. There's actually a pretty cool reward for going to go find him back in Goldenrod City. And I'm going to be going to go find him as soon as we're done healing our Pokemon here, because I want that reward. There we go, here for Pokemon, and let's vamoose. And since we're running all the way back to Goldenrod City, even though it's not that far of a distance, I think it's probably best if I just cut it out, and I'll see you guys back over there. Alrighty, and I'm back, except as you can probably tell, I'm not exactly in Goldenrod City. I'm pretty close, but not quite there. And you're probably wondering, why are we stopping at Route 35? And the answer for that is because within this little building right over here, there's actually a bit of a side quest that we can take on. And you can take this on at any time pretty much once you get here. However, I recommend you do it after you take care of Sudowoodo, because it'll make a nice shortcut for this. It'll make more sense in just a second here. Excuse me, kid. I received this letter the other day from a friend of mine. Here's a reply that I wrote. I'm stuck here wondering if you could deliver it. He's on Route 31. Can you help a guy out? Nah, sure, why not? Wow, thanks. And by helping out, you get yourself a Spearow with mail, and believe it or not, this Spearow can literally stay with you for the entirety of the game. There's no reason that you ever have to give it away if you don't want to. However, first of all, that's kind of a jerk move. You know, he's giving you his Pokemon to deliver mail, and you can kind of steal it. That kind of makes you a Team Rocket Grunt in its own right, so do with that with what you will. However, the thing about, if you want to keep the Spearow in your party when you actually use it, I'm going to let you know right away, is that it has a piece of mail attached to it. A Pokemon with mail cannot go into your PC box, and unless I'm mistaken, I don't think you can actually take the mail off. I'm curious about this. Let me see. Mail. Oh, you can actually take the mail. That's kind of cool. I'm not going to mess with that, but apparently you can actually take the mail. Cool. I actually didn't know about that. The more you know. And no one gets half the battle. Old references aside, though, now we're back in Goldenrod. We already know where Bill lives, since we've already been by his house once. Right over here. There's the man himself. Hi, Zachary. Would you do something for me and take this Eevee? It came over when I was adjusting Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. This text box here is so bittersweet because Nintendo Wi-Fi doesn't really exist anymore. But I'm sure for a lot of people, they look back at this text box right here and reminisce on the good old days. To be young again. I'm just kidding. Anyways. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't like being outside. Can I count you to play with it, Zachary? You know what? I think that sounds like a very cool deal. Let's do it. I knew you'd come through. You're the real deal. Way to go. Okay, I'm counting on you. Take good care of it. And yeah, believe it or not, by talking to Bill here, you get yourself an Eevee free of charge. Alright. And as you guys already know, I am pretty terrible with nicknames, so I'm not going to be giving a nickname to this Eevee. However, if you guys have a cool nickname in the comments you want to leave, I will look over them in time, and if I find one that I really like, I'll give it to this Eevee and give you some credit, because that's only fair. So yeah, and apparently it's a boy. Good to know. It's going to be important when it comes to nicknames. Professor Elm said that Eevee can evolve into 7 different kinds of Pokemon. Nobody tell him, but it's actually an 8th evolution, but if we told him, there might be a time paradox since that's in the future, so we don't want to deal with that, so let's keep on going forward. So how about we talk about Eevee here? This is our brand new Pokemon that we just got here. Eevee is a pretty special Pokemon, and I'll talk about that as we go through here. Starting off here, this Eevee is apparently a very gentle nature Eevee. That's very fitting for the Pokemon if you ask me, which gives it a minus defense and plus special defense. That is some interesting stats, and it has adaptability for its ability. Kind of funny how that works, you know, adaptability, ability, just kind of rolls off the tongue. And adaptability is a pretty cool ability. It makes it so that any move that has the same typing as the Pokemon that's using it, instead of getting a 1.5 boost, it gets a 2-point boost, like a ×2 boost. It basically takes the stab bonus and puts it on steroids, and it's a very helpful ability. Unfortunately, though, Eevee will lose this ability once it evolves, so enjoy it while it lasts. And it comes with the move Tail Whip, Tackle, and Helping Hand at level 5. So, all in all, pretty interesting stats. And the thing that makes Eevee so special is that it can evolve into several different types of Pokemon. However, if you're only playing for the main game of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you're only likely going to be finding about 5 of these Eevee evolutions naturally, because 2 of them, being Leafeon and Glaceon, are pretty much only in the Sinnoh region. In this game, however, if you have Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Espeon, and Umbreon. And depending on how you raise your Eevee, you can have one of these several different types of forms. And I'm not going to spoil which one it is, because believe it or not, I'm actually going to be using this Eevee on my team. I was trying to lead way into it, so it wouldn't be too obvious I was going to use it on my team after talking about it, but believe it or not, yeah, this is actually my 5th party member, and even though it's level 5, actually no, it's not my 5th party member, it's my 4th party member, what am I talking about? And even though it's only level 5, have no fear, it's not too hard to raise whatsoever. You guys already seen how fast I train my other Pokemon. Even if it's level 5, it'll catch up in no time. And if you guys want a hint to what I'm going to be evolving my Pokemon into here, I'm actually not 100% sure myself. However, this hint right here might give you an idea who I'm evolving it into, because I'm giving my Super Belt to the Eevee ASAP. And there you go. So yeah, welcome to the team, Eevee, my 4th member. That kind of comes abruptly, but honestly, there's not really a way to, not make it abrupt, because, you know, you talk to Bill to get the Pokemon, it comes out of the frickin' blue that he wants to give you an Eevee, but, you know, I'm not complaining. I like free Pokemon, especially ones that are cute and adorable as Eevee. Although I've been told that my taste in cute Pokemon has been kind of weird, because I think Marini's like one of the cutest Pokemon ever, and I don't think a lot of people share that opinion, but hey. Everyone's got their own taste in Pokemon, and trust me, Eevee is a fan favorite of a lot of people, so I'm sure a lot of people are happy having Eevee, me included. So now that we got all that out of the way, it is time for us to head on back to Ecruteak City, but on the way, I think it's a good idea to deliver the Sparrow Mail, because now we actually take care of Sudowoodo, we have ourselves a shortcut back to Violet City, and this is the reason why I waited so long to actually do this, because if you don't take care of Sudowoodo and try to do the side quests ahead of time, you have to go all the way back from pretty much the start of your journey, all the way back to Violet City through this down way over here, come all the way up here, go all the way over here, go to Route 35, and apparently we're getting a call from the bike shop. Interesting. Oh hey, this is the bike shop. I've been selling a lot of bikes lately. It's because you've been riding around that bike for advertising for me. I was wondering how best to thank you, and I thought I'd just give it to you as that bicycle as a present. I totally paraphrased that. It's yours, thanks so much. And would you look at that? We're a free man with a free bicycle. Alright. Can't complain about that. Bicycles have been pretty useful, not gonna lie. I'm riding on as we very well speak as well, so you know, that's kinda cool. Okay, now we're back over here, Route 31. Thankfully, since that shortcut's in existence, this is not gonna take long at all. You there, good sir, are the people holy crap. You there, good sir, are the people we are trying to deliver to. English is hard. Huh? I feel like reading some words on a piece of paper or something. I don't know how he knew we had some paper, but apparently we do. Here you go. And we hand over the Pokemon holding the mail. Farewell, Spearow. We knew you for 5 seconds, but it was a treasure time. Let's see. Thank you for your mail. It was such an exciting adventure. I do not like Zubat, though. That's what it says. It is a very relatable piece of mail. I went to a dark cave the other day with a friend. The cave leads to another route, by the way. I must thank you for being so kind. I'd like to do something good in return. And by delivering this, you get yourself TM44, which is rest, believe it or not. TM44 is... rest. Yeah, rest. The phrase recover fast became shortened to rest, you see? There's some trivia for you right there. It's a move to sleep and recover HP. Rest is a kind of an interesting move. A lot of Pokemon can learn it, and what rest is basically is a healing move. However, it puts you to sleep for 2 turns, but in exchange, it fully heals you, heals any status inflictions and whatnot. So it's basically a full heal, but you have to put yourself to sleep for 2 turns to use it. So, pretty interesting move. And there are some moves that correlate with this move that you attack while you're sleeping, such as sleep talk and whatnot, or snore. So there are some legitimately strategies with rest, which are kind of cool. And I don't know why I'm fighting Pokemon here. You're level 4, buddy. I'm level 21. I don't think this is very fair. I'm just going to spare you and get on my way. Although, I guess I could trade Eevee here if I really wanted to, but I think I'll pass for the time being. Now, with all that said, mouthfuls aside, side quests out of the way, now it is time for us to go back to Ecruteak City and keep doing what we were doing, because, you know, this episode was supposed to be about exploring Ecruteak City, and we've been at Ecruteak City for maybe like 5 minutes, so we should probably fix that. Wild Pokemon are everywhere. Trying to walk 3 feet ain't fair. I can't make it through to Ecruteak. I just wanna go to the Pokemon Center. Bad lyrics. Alrighty, folks, and we are back at Ecruteak City. And believe it or not, even though there's definitely more stuff we could look into, we've pretty much done all that we can for the time being. So, with that being said, I think I know exactly where I want to go. Dun 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 dun. Our 4th gym leader is right here. Ecruteak City Pokemon Gym. The leader is apparently Morty, the mystic seer of the future. And this description may leave you kind of confused what type of gym he actually has. And you know what? I'm not going to spoil it. We'll see it in due time. But believe it or not, if you go inside this gym, you can actually not do anything, because if we go into here, as you're going to see, this old man is blocking the way. And everyone knows you can't mess with old men in the way because they're too powerful. You have business with the gym leader. Morty, the gym leader, has gone to Burn Tower. Sorry, but you have to leave. And he just pushes you out. That's what I'm talking about. See? Old men and blocking the way. Unstoppable. Ever since Fire Red and Leaf Green. So unfortunately, Morty's out of the way, so we can actually go ahead and take on the 4th gym. However, there's a pretty interesting place up here. Let's check it out. This here is Burn Tower. It was destroyed by mysterious fire. Please stay away, as it is unsafe. Can I just say it's kind of weird how it's called Burn Tower? You think they, like, you know, changed the name or something, because, you know, this is probably a horrific event that a lot of people, like, you know, lived through. Although, then again, we don't know how long ago it was burned, but they aren't looking too much into this. Let's just keep going. And enter into Burn Tower. A pretty mysterious and pretty atmospheric place. Some pretty cool music at that. And apparently there's something else down there as well. Looks kind of interesting. We don't really know what they are, but they definitely look interesting, that's for sure. But before we go any further in here, I want to activate a repel quickly, because there are wild Pokemon in here, believe it or not. Let's keep on going. And whoa, who are you? My name is Isu. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are Zachary. Glad to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. Take a look at the basement through the hole in the floor. There, Suicune is down there. So that is apparently Suicune, and 2 other things. I could go downstairs, but I know it would run away from me in no time. I know, I've tried it many times. That sounds like a problem, but I'll leave that to you. So if we take a look at these Pokemon here, apparently one of them's called Suicune, and as you can see, there's one that's yellow, red, and blue. Sounds kind of like water, fire, lightning to me. Interesting, interesting. And who might you be, good sir? My name is Morty. I'm Ecruteak's gym leader. Because my old friend Eastwood is here on the trail of Suicune, I decided to investigate the Burn Tower. Ecruteak has a legend about these legendary Pokemon. Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. As the gym leader of Ecruteak, I must have a proper understanding of it. Alright, so we got their names apparently. Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. Sounds pretty interesting. I kinda wanna go meet them. And, oh, it's you. Well, Mr. Redhead, we know exactly what's gonna happen if I see you, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Eevee in the front of my party and prepare for the worst. Here we go. Oh, it's you. You must be here to catch the legendary Pokemon to make yourself look strong. That is only a dream. You see, the legendary Pokemon suits a trainer like me who has been sworn to become the strongest trainer. A battle with Team Rocket Grunts is just right for you. I don't know what Team Rocket has to do with this, but apparently it just means you want to fight me, which, you know what? I'm up for it. Here we go. Third rival battle of our rival. Here we go. Rival Silver would like the battle. He opens up with his Ghastly once again, just like last time. And unfortunately, we're not having a Ghastly off because my Ghastly is on the front. Ghastly here comes at level 20 with the following moveset. And unfortunately, my Eevee literally cannot hurt this thing whatsoever. Although I am kind of curious if he can hurt me because, you know, my Ghastly can't hurt normal type Pokemon, so maybe he can't hurt me. Although I don't want to let Eevee faint on its very first battle, so I'm sorry, Eevee, but even though you're cute and adorable and I love you, I think I'm going to have to swap out. Into Riptide. Now, this battle here, I don't think it's quite as difficult as the last battle, because the last battle, its main difficulty, in my opinion, is that the fact that he can catch you super off guard because he comes out of nowhere, but this time you get a fair warning, you can see him in advance, so it's not that bad. Speaking of not that bad, time to bite you. As he goes for Curse, and it takes out half his HP for me. Wow, okay, thanks. That just makes my job super easy. And there you go, first Pokemon down, just like that, not bad. And Eevee's gonna get tons of XP from this, goes to level 6. And surprisingly no double level, but oh well. And I kinda wanna switch up my Pokemon. Kind of an interesting combo he actually went for there. He went for me like to keep me in, and he went for Curse afterwards. It's a pretty interesting combo, but not gonna work on me. The next Pokemon's gonna be Bayleaf here, and I have my friend. I could throw Gonta first and just, you know, start fighting, but you know what? I want Eevee to get more experience, so go on, Eevee. Show him who's boss. Attack him with your adorableness. There you go. His next Pokemon is going to be his starter Pokemon, coming at level 22, and depending which Pokemon he has, of course, he'll have a different moveset, and depending which starter you have, it'll be a different Pokemon. You know, the usual. And I think I'm going to be switching out Eevee here, because obviously Eevee's going to get creamed. It's level 6 versus 22. We know exactly how that's going to go down. So I'm going to bring out Gonta, the perfect counter to this thing, because I not only resist your grass-type moves, as I'm a bug-type, but I can also hit you with a super effective Aerial Ace, because, again, Heracross has flying-type moves, which is kind of funny. I didn't even really plan my team to be like this either, by the way. Like, I was just putting together my Pokemon that I really liked, like my favorites together. And it just kind of so happened that I had, like, a really good Pokemon to counteract Riptide's grass weakness and freaking Gonta here. So, kind of worked out pretty nicely. We went for Reflect, which is going to half my attack damage. So, as you can see, it actually lived that because of Reflect. However, what he is not aware of is that I have the move Brick Break, and he has Symphysis too, so he's going to heal up. However, my Brick Break move is going to come in handy, because if you guys remember this, my Brick Break actually shatters Reflect. What a cool little bonus effect, you know? And that completely creamed it, holy crap. He's going to go to level 7, any new moves? He's going to go to level 8, alright, that's what I like to see. And I learned Sand Attack. Not the move I was looking forward to, but it's a move. Go. And next up is going to be his Zubat, and I'm going to once again from Eevee in here because, you know, we want the experience. And like I said, it's not hard to raise a Pokemon up for low level if you just keep swapping him like this. This next Pokemon, Zubat, level 20 with the following moveset. I think my best bet for this one is going into my Ghastly. Alright, what are you going to pull? You're going to Wing Attack me. Oh no, the horror, not Wing Attack. Actually, that did more than I thought. Ow, okay. I'm sorry for mocking you for that. Apparently, he's angry. Nightshade, and that doesn't quite do. Oh, he has Bite. Oh, I made a mistake. Ghastly, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was not my smartest move. Very well, Ghastly. You fought well. I guess up next is Riptide, because we have Ice Fang, and this thing's a flying type, so that's going to be pretty good here. Alright, bite the bat. Except don't actually bite the bat, because I'm pretty sure that's how COVID started. So, maybe don't do this, but, you know, it should be okay. This is Pokemon. There we go, take out Zubat. And Eevee's level 9. As you can see, we're almost in double digits with Eevee already, so that just shows you how fast you're gonna, like, level up low-level Pokemon like this. And finally, he has a new Pokemon here we have not seen before. This here is Magnemite, a pretty cool Pokemon. However, even though it's a cool Pokemon, oh, I have to throw out Eevee first. Crap, no, I want the XP. Well, this kind of blows. I don't want to switch right into Eevee because Eevee's gonna get freaking nuked by this thing, but oh well. Out of desperation, we people. I can't talk apparently. I'm talking too fast. What he basically said was that weak people put up a fight when they're in a corner. That's basically what he was saying. However, I really want to throw an Eevee though. I really want that experience, but I don't think it's going to work out if I throw Eevee in, so we'll just have to bear with it. Here we go. Break, knock him out. And there you go. Believe it or not, my team pretty much has, like, perfect answers to most of his Pokemon. And I didn't even really plan it that way. It just kind of happened that way, so I can't complain. I'm not fighting with another weakling ever again. It's just too much playing around. He really cannot take a loss, can he? Whatever. You're never going to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. And off he goes on his merry way. However, now he's out of the way, I think that's the perfect time to go check out what's down here. It's staring at me, and it's gone. Did you see it? Suicune raced by like a blur right in front of my eyes. I've been chasing Suicune for almost 10 years, but I've never been this close. I'm all choked up. You've been chasing this thing for 10 years. That's some dedication there. That's all I gotta say about that. By the way, it was clear to me that Suicune took notice of your presence. Actually, these legendary Pokemon are said to come by to people only when they recognize their talents. Perhaps I should be more aggressive towards Suicune. Anyway, Zachary, we'll meet again. And off he goes. So apparently these were legendary Pokemon, and just like the legend we heard in the book, apparently they have gone off running in the wind, supposedly. Who knows? So we'll run into this sometime again. And apparently I'm going to run into a wild Pokemon again. Alright then. And oh, that's a big Raticate. Raticate's one of those Pokemon where, like, in the Pokemon games, you know, it's fine, but if this thing were a real-life Pokemon, like in real life, like a real animal, this thing would be terrifying. Look how giant this rat is. I would not want to deal with one of these things. And I think I'm going to be swapping out because Eevee, once again, is going to get creamed if I keep him in. Such is the life of raising a weak Pokemon. Yeah, let's go for the Brick Break. Maybe we'll get a level up. Maybe we won't. Let's find out. Take this, rat. Hata! Pest Control is in. There you go. And no level. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So now we're going to this over here with the legendary Pokemon. Morty is actually going back to the gym, and now we can actually challenge the 4 gym if we want to. However, before we do that, I want to talk quickly about these legendary Pokemon, because believe it or not, you could actually run into these legendary Pokemon if you want to at the current moment, which is kind of interesting, because these legendary Pokemon are known as runaway Pokemon, or wandering Pokemon. What else do you want to call them? What's another good one for them? Roaming legendary Pokemon. That's another good name for it. If you go over here and check your map on the Pokegear, you can actually see that their icons are actually on the map here. And believe it or not, you can actually run into these legendary Pokemon and Ten Raikou. And how this works is that every time you walk into a new area, they will move their position. And if you so happen to be in the same area as them when they move over, if you walk into the tall grass, there's actually a pretty good chance you run into the legendary Pokemon. And you'll be able to tell this because their legendary females start playing, and you'll probably start panicking because, you know, they're legendary Pokemon, and that's kind of insane. But you can run into them pretty much anytime you want now. And while I'm not currently going to be going for them for the time being, just let me know you can technically run into them at the current moment. However, be warned, they are both level 40 at the current moment, so good luck trying to fight them. However, they are also going to try and run away from you in battle the moment you run into them, so they're not going to really be possible to catch for the time being unless you get super lucky, but yeah. Interesting stuff about them, and in the future we'll be talking more about them. Oh crap, I gotta mention one more thing before we stop talking about them for the time being. Fun fact, did you guys know that a long time ago people were debating what to call these legendary Pokemon, because they're kind of like a trio of sorts, and you know, in Generation 1 you had the legendary birds, but you know what some people came up with for these legendaries? They came up with this name, the legendary hamsters. The most downplaying, the most pathetic name for a legendary I think I've ever heard, but at the same time it's hilarious and I love it. Freaking legendary hamsters. Anyways. Jokes aside, and all that mumbling about. Now that Morty's back inside the Pokemon Gym, at this point we can actually take on the gym if we feel like it. However, I think we've done enough exploring for this episode, and I think now is a perfect chance for us to call things off for this episode and prepare for ourselves for our next gym battle in the next time. So that being said, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. Sorry if I was a little stuttery today, because unfortunately, due to my post-concussion syndrome that I've been going through lately, as you guys are probably aware of at this point, My recording is a little bit slow, like paced. I can't like do it every day sometimes. It kind of bothers me in my eyes sometimes, so I have to basically pace myself. And I get a little bit rusty every time I don't record for a while, but hopefully it wasn't that bad. I think I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. And yeah, that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for when we take on the 4th gym leader on our adventure, Morty, the Agritique City gym leader. See you guys then.